Hello parents, Grace here with Amazing Parenting. Today we're going to be talking about special needs. I'll be right back. Okay, before we get into the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video. If you haven't shared these videos, please begin to share the videos. That's the only way we're going to get this information in front of the parents that need it. Okay, so please share, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And when you subscribe, click the notification button to all. Okay, so special needs. We're going to be looking at about 3 areas of special needs. And I've got my notes with me so I don't veer off and talk forever and a day. Okay, so this video is not on a specific diagnosis. It's just special needs spectrum, just across the board. Okay, so the first area we're going to look at is overcompensation. You know what it's like? You've got a special needs child and you want to do everything for the child. Oh, they've got special needs. They can't do this and they can't do that. That has its place. But there are things your child can do and you need to allow them to do it. You need to teach them how to do it and let them get on with it. They may take extra time. They may need you to be very patient with them, but teach your child to do things that they are capable of doing. I remember working with a mum and I was talking to the mum and she had a special needs child. The child was about 10 years old and the child kept coming into the mum and interrupting and saying, I want a sandwich, I want a sandwich. So I said to the mum, can she not make a sandwich herself? And the mum said, oh, no, I don't let her do that. I don't let her make a sandwich. I said, no, you need to show her how to make a sandwich. She was of a special needs that was able and capable of making a sandwich. So I said to this mum, no, you need to show her how to make a sandwich. So there are things that special needs children can do that you need to teach them and show them and then allow them to get on and do it. Okay, so overcompensate. Try not to overcompensate with your special needs child. Okay, the second area I want to talk about are mainstream siblings. If you have a special needs child and you have other children who are mainstream, that don't have special needs, it's fine to have your mainstream children help out with the child who has special needs, but don't always expect the mainstream sibling always to help the special needs child. Don't make your mainstream children so conscious that they have a special needs sibling. They know that their sibling has special needs. So don't always make the mainstream sibling do things for the child who has special needs. Your mainstream children need to be able to interact with their sibling just as they would, normally mainstream expressing themselves naturally with their sibling. So don't make your mainstream children again overcompensate for their sibling that has special needs. It's very important that you are aware of your mainstream children and how they interact with their sibling that has special needs. Okay, the next area I want to talk about is socialize. Your child that has special needs has to socialize. If they can go to a mainstream school, then get them into a mainstream school. You have lots of children with SEN in mainstream schools. Send your child to a mainstream school if that's where they're going to blossom, they're going to thrive, they're going to interact well. Of course, you know the severity of the needs of your child, but if they can go to a mainstream school, they should. Secondly, get them into groups and after school activities, clubs, extra things that they can do to help them with their special needs, to help them incorporate their special needs with mainstream children or with other children that have special needs, either way. But get them socializing outside physically, not necessarily social media, but physically socialize with other children, either mainstream or children with special needs. The last area I want to look at is how your child will be independent later on in life. It's one thing for you to think of your child that they will never be able to be independent. They will always live with you. That's one thing. but where you can begin to think about your child as being independent or semi-independent, have semi-independent living, that's what you have to be gearing up your child to do, to be able to achieve, to have maybe semi-independent living. How to, buy a train ticket, how to get on the bus by themselves, how to cook, how to do certain things by themselves. So if you have a teenager, maybe in late teens, who has special needs, begin to show them these things that they can do, not necessarily by themselves to begin with, but you take them on the train, you show them how to buy a train ticket, you show them how to wait for the bus and explain certain things to them, because ultimately you do want them to have an independent life if they're capable of having an independent life. Okay, so I hope that this gives sort of an injection of mainstream children and how they interact with children with special needs. Okay, so I just want to end by saying all parents can be great parents. It's a journey and we will get there.